My name is Herbert Williams Jr., and I was a naval postal clerk, which is the NEPA one. Well, when I came back to the States and they wanted me to extend for 3 months to make a med cruise, and I refused to. So what they did was they transferred me to a destroyer, and the destroyer was, I guess, off the coast of Vietnam or somewhere. So they flew me from San Francisco to Yokohama, Japan, and I stayed there 24 hours, and they flew me back to Hawaii, and I waited there for the ship for 2 weeks. DD 877 Perkins, USS Perkins. It was rough. It's like riding in a Cadillac and coming back home in a Volkswagen. It was like, you're out at sea and it looked like you could reach down and grab your handful of water. That's how close you were to the water. That it was, it had been in war in Vietnam. It was a much smaller ship. It only had, I don't know, maybe 300-400 people on it, something like that. It wasn't nothing like the Topeka because of its size. It didn't have as much firepower as the bigger ships would have. It had, I think it had those, I forgot what they call them, but they used to roll them off the back of the ship to sink subs. They had those on there. Mines is what they had. That's what they call them. And they had torpedo launchers on the side of the ship too. And it was relatively a smaller ship with a smaller crew, and you were more or less, it's like you knew everybody on the ship, pretty much. And then like on the biggest ship, like carriers, man, you could be on the same carrier with your brother, and you wouldn't see him in 4 years. Just so many people there, But it was an escort ship, pretty much is what it was, and it went out a lot doing maneuvers and stuff like that. So actually, I really didn't like it. I really didn't. After you come from a big ship and you get on a little ship, man, it's a whole new ball game. Trying to get accustomed to it, sleep on it. Everything is just so compact, But I managed to survive. And then my job was, when we got back to the States, this guy that they had working in the post office where I worked, he wasn't processing the mail. So I had to process, clean all that stuff up, so I went back to my old ship. And I got my boss to help me straighten all that mess out, So after I did all of that, then I had the death in the family, and I came home, and I never did go back. I went to Great Lakes, and that's where I got discharged.